So what, this is your Candling the Light is your first poetry?
No, this is my fourth poetry book.
Okay.
Before I have published three collections of poetry. They were called, the first one was called Enigmatic Love. Poems inspired by poems from the fairy tale city of Moscow. The second,
I'll get it there.
Yeah,
but,
second book was Fallen Leaves of Autumn, and
yeah, that is there with my
third. No, this is
your fourth.
Yeah, no, this is my third poetry.
Okay.
Third poetry.
Okay. Yes. What inspired you? What is unique about this book actually?
This book is very unique in the sense that.
How do you separate it from the other books, basically?
My other.
What inspired you?
Yeah.
What inspired you? Why it is?
See, first of all, anybody writes poetry when you are young and
right.
you write basically love poems.
Right.
So that's exactly what was my first book.
Right.
It was called Enigmatic Love, and it was about.
You fell in love.
Yeah, so it was about love.
Right.
The second book was about nature. I mean, the poems it was called Fallen Leaves of Autumn, and
right.
it had only poems in appreciation of the beauty of nature.
Okay.
But the third book is distinct from the first two because this has my meditations, reflections, and reminiscences.
Okay, wonderful. Meditation,
reflections, and reminiscences.
Right.
And so far, I would say that this is the philosophical essence of my vision as a poet, as a writer, and a diplomat. This is what this book is sums it all because it observes life and it also examines why do we exist. It looks at it. I mean, I look within to find the answers of human existence in this vast cosmos.
Okay.
Besides
trying to find answer.
Yes. Besides, it's also kind of a spiritual journey.
Right.
The book is a spiritual journey which takes me from Nalanda to you can say from the roots.
Okay.
So I explore roots and I explore where life takes me through the journey of as a diplomat. And so Nalanda, Delhi, Moscow, they all come find a place.
Okay.
Grandfather, grandmother, father, mother, and they all.
It's all about life, basically.
Yes, it's all about life.
So far.
So far.
And your family doesn't like your children, your wife, or because you married somebody who is not from the Indian culture.
Yes, so that's a matter of a separate book. That's
Enigmatic
Love. So here it's about power equations, for example, which I mention in
even in family.
Everywhere.
Right.
When I mean, in my poem of drugs and drug addicts, I write that. When we talk of drugs and drug addicts, we never talk of power, the deadliest drug of all.
Okay.
I talk about lies and their place in
lies
and in our life.
Okay.
I write that on lies are countries invaded, on lies are empires built, on lies are leaders elected, on lies get millions killed. On lies we fight wars, on lies power is built. So, so these two poems reflect on power. I write about the essence. About the person who always resists, or person who is. I call him hero. So I write that a hero is for change, for he understands the weakness of the present. He brings a new wave at the expense of his life for a better tomorrow. A hero is in you and me only if we listen to our inner voice, if we do not give in to the temptations of small comforts we meet every moment. I see this poem an expression of the angst which our generation has, where each one of us have to we have a choice either to be ready for small discomforts which happens every moment, or to accept the sycophancy and rise.
Basically, the challenges in life.
Exactly.
The day-to-day challenges in life.
Yes. It also looks at life from a point of view that what exactly we are doing. It looks at 24/7 schedule, and it says, one of the poems says, life is such slavery. It says AM, PM, AM, rushing round the blocks in circles, 5 days a week, without enough sleep.
Basically, it's all about, encompassing the entire life, all
Yes.
aspects of life, actually.
It says life is brief. We will disappear into thin air one day. It's just a matter of time. So let's make hay while the sun shines.
Right. It's about one life, one chance.
Yes. So that's what it is. It's also about this book is dedicated actually. If you so, the book is written with a cosmic perspective.
Right.
So my vision as a poet is to look at our planet from outside,
Right.
as a stranger.
Right.
Yet being a human being, but yet a stranger.
Right.
And I dedicate this book to our common humanity and only cosmic home, Earth, which basically says that it goes beyond Rabindranath Tagore's universal humanism. The philosophical viewpoint of this book goes beyond Tagore's universal humanism and inculcates or exhorts or beacons people to develop planetary consciousness. Consciousness that we are not only, human beings are not the most advanced of advanced being in the evolution stage.
Right.
Rather, the interdependence of life as a whole, interdependence of human beings and other living beings who share this planet, interdependence of the planet itself and all, so all living and non-living. So it looks at the whole planet. It looks beyond the nation states. So my poetry is supranational. It embraces planet home as the only cosmic home of humanity.
That's what how
universe.
all poets, poets obviously don't know the boundaries. You're not being a nationalist poet,
Yes.
Yeah, in that way. Actually.
Yes. So it's about
Times are different. Actually.
Yes. It's about embracing everybody.
Right.
This book is merely an extension of what I practice in life. For example, even my own family relations. I'm married to a person who is from a different nation.